What's going on, guys? This is another one. We did so many calls today, but today this is the best one. I saved the best one for last. I am here with Karolyn, and you're all the way in Australia, and it's literally the next day for you guys. So it's Monday there right now. And on top of that, you're switching from we're getting winter, you guys are switching to summer. That's amazing. You know what? I wished I could live on an island just like you. So anyways, guys, Karolyn, we actually met about 4 years ago when we started this journey, and Karolyn is going to mention some of the things. Today, we want to share just a little bit of our story. I want to share and give you guys some feedback, what is possible when you put your mind into it. And I want to go through just sharing the idea behind it. Plus, Karolyn's got an amazing podcast. We actually just literally, I listened to like 3 or 4 of them just in one day. So if you guys are to help me on here right now, say hello to Karolyn, and let's just get started. So Karolyn, if we can just maybe introduce you a little bit and just give your background, because I know you have a lot of things that you can share with us.
Thank you. And this is like not just an interview. This is like next level rock star interview. Look at Rafael's background, so professional. Thank you so much for asking me to do this interview so I can share my journey with your tribe, inspire them by our stories, what's possible. And I absolutely love that. And, I love that, we shared before we got on here, this is the realness. This is like the vulnerability of like not just showing the Instagram reel that, our life rocks, hashtag. Hello?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Bloody phones.
Okay.
So basically, phones off. This is what I say is leading by example, showing others what's possible through your actions. And I have been on this entrepreneur journey. This is my 5th year, and I have experienced many highs and lows. Like, what you see, a lot of people here see the glory, but they don't know the story. And, I love interviews about what I say is the journey from adversity to victory, because we all experience these challenges along the way. And that is the juice. That is the bit that goes, yes, if she can do it, I can do it too. And yes, Rafael and I met back at the Enagic conference in Vegas in 2016. With good friends Balaj and Clint and myself. We're the only people from our Australia community that's like 5,000 now. So that was beautiful to connect there. And, the best thing is, cheering each other on along the way. It's so beautiful to be surrounded by a community that wants to see us all rise. And we're all, sharing our journey to inspire each other. So along my journey, first of all, I'll share like why I even started. So my background is 20 years ago, I studied natural medicine, naturopathy, herbs, vitamins, nutrition, understanding our body so we can be the healthiest, happiest version of ourselves. And then I also worked as a flight attendant for Emirates, traveled the globe, lived in Dubai, had lots of fun and adventure. And then I came back to Perth and worked as a naturopath and also in a sales role as a nutrition trainer and sales for a nutrition company. And that was fun. I made great money, over 6 figures a year, but I wanted more. I didn't want to just be paid to live somebody else's vision and grow their business. It's great, first of all, but then I wanted more. I wanted to be my fully expressed self and choose what I wanted to share, right? And so that's how my entrepreneur journey unfolded. I invested in a Enagic water ionizer for my own health and well-being back in 2015. And a year later, I had so many health experiences that I was able to share the product with others, and it allowed me to create an income stream. And that, you know, the more money you create, the more impact you can create in the world as well. So it gave me that little foundation to be able to live my vision, you know, creating some abundance on the side in my own the pockets of time that I had outside my job allowed me to step into what's really possible, you know. And we partner with a high profit, high impact strategy that allowed me to be able to create wealth in a abundance with ease and flow, basically. So, you know, that was my journey. And actually, my first year was really hard. You know, it was stressful. I was working as a naturopath as well, and I was exchanging my time and energy for money. I was doing wellness workshops on how to move through stress and how to be more calm. And I was giving, loving what I did, but I didn't value myself to charge to encourage people to invest in themselves with working with me to accelerate their health and wealth, etc. So that was my initial journey, is loving myself, knowing I'm worthy. I've invested many hours and hundreds of thousands of dollars in my expertise to be able to serve people. So knowing that when somebody invests in themselves, when they pay attention, they show up, they don't miss appointments, they actually take action on the tools that you've given them. So it's a disservice by not inspiring them to invest in themselves and in their own journey. So that was my first lesson. And also valuing money, having a fuck yes relationship with money, you know, and allowing it to circulate, making money, receiving it, holding it, feeling worthy of holding that amount of money in your bank without just paying all your bills straight away. Like that is like huge with being with the emotions that come up. Yes, I'm worthy because I exist. I don't have to make more money to be worthy of a relationship, to be worthy of being a leader, you know, like we're worthy because we exist. And that, so my first greatest gift was inner freedom of loving and accepting myself. And, you know, this is my leadership model, is self-care first. How would I show up knowing I'm worthy of receiving, knowing that I'm enough right now, you know, honoring myself, filling up my cup, and then serving from the overflow. So first of all, I start with self-care. You know, I used to be a flight attendant, and I use the analogy.
That's amazing, by the way, yeah.
Yeah, put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. And then that allows you to have more energy, high vibe, to serve and create from that space rather than low vibe, doing too much and being exhausted, where we're not really attracting fuck yes relationships and opportunities into our life. So start there, then serving from the overflow and contributing and giving back once our needs are met as well. And that has helped me so much on my journey. And then, as you know, I went all in the online business model that allowed us to create wealth and abundance with ease, grace, and flow because of the systems and automation that have been created within our platform, within our community, collaborating with rockstar leaders in their field. So within our community now, we have leaders in leadership, money mindset, sales, marketing, personal branding. So it's not just on me to serve a community. We get to share our gifts and come together, and that allows us to expand and create even more impact and serve even more. So, you know, that was the greatest gift, is the evolution of the online world and the power of a personal brand to, instead of only serving my friends in Perth, I'm able to impact and serve many more because of this online presence. So grateful to be aligned in a community that has allowed my evolution and the proximity of being around leaders that inspire me to show up and be the best version of myself. And yeah, the positive ripple effect that's allowed me to now inspire hundreds and thousands of incredible people.
It's amazing how you, like, looking back 5 years, and like you look back, actually went back 20 years, and It's like when you think back, it's like you put in all this work, because I worked 18 years in the corporate world as well. But for yourself going through it, guys, if you guys are hopping on here right now, I'm here with Karolyn. She's all the way from Australia. So if you guys are from all over the world, pop in a comment. Let us know where you guys are watching from, because we have people from everywhere. This time zone, we just had a time zone change. Everything is all around. So, but you were talking about how you travel the world already. You work as a flight attendant. You know, you had basically like a career that you were making 6 figures a year, but there was always something missing. And you talked about, it's like you're helping someone to be not being stressed out, but at the same time, you're literally putting all this effort in and energy. So that's amazing. What I want to do,
freedom, like this journey was, you know, the lessons, the blessings, the growth along the way. And I realized that I wanted true freedom. Freedom for me starts within, that loving ourselves, accepting ourselves, knowing we're worthy and we're enough, so that we can hold an amazing relationship, that we can actually serve more and empower more people and receive freedom. So freedom, you know, I had a good job and I earned good money because I had qualifications and skills, but I wasn't living life on my terms of what I really wanted. You know, I wasn't being able to choose to wake up early and work and then have the day off and go to the beach, or be able to travel. And as you know, one of the blessings through working online, I was able to move to Bali, Indonesia for a couple of years and work and travel from there. Within 90 days of joining our online business, like once I aligned with the system and strategy we use, able to pack up, move country, choose the hours I wanted in Bali, and then within 90 days of that, be able to create 6 figures because of the abundance of opportunities and people and relationships I was able to call in. Again, because the more money we create, the more expansive our container gets to be. Everything's touching everything. So making more money, I value health. So I invested so much in my health, in my coaching, meditation retreats, fun, travel, and all that positive ripple effect by, first of all, showing up, believing that I could do it. And even, you know, being patient, that doesn't happen. Like for me, it didn't happen quick enough, but that was the greatest gift. And now I'm able to share with others that wherever you're at is perfect. Your current circumstance is not your final destination. So make decisions today from your higher self, from where you choose to be, from that, so that millionaire version of me, do they choose to sleep in? Do they choose to do their best in each situation? Do they choose to embody, integrity with money, relationships, bettering our communication, leading by example in all areas, because everything's touching everything. So, yeah.
You know, when you mentioned this, and I just want to give a shout out to, we have Kirk here, and then some of you guys comment. So we have Kirk all the way from Lethbridge, Alberta. Kirk is really into, like, you know, he knows the mindset. He knows there's so many people out there that just have bad relationship with money. And I know one of the things, and I remember a long time ago, Clinton Christie, and you guys actually were there, and we're doing the money dance. The Happy Pocket Full of Money has completely changed my life and stuff. So, hey, Angela. So we got a lot of people coming through here. But one of the things that we always talk about is the internal work. And sometimes people say, oh, money doesn't matter. Who cares? You know, but like, if you don't have money, money does matter, because without money, you can't help yourself and you can't help others. You know what I mean? What if you had that possibility right now to go and help someone? Like right now, I just did a random act of kindness because one of the guys, Jaron, his mom is in really big trouble and he's doing a fundraiser and all that stuff. It's like, what if you could just help out even more? And when we went through this journey ourselves and stuff, I know it's not just unicorn and rainbows. Like we always think, some people think. What are some of the struggles that you found when you were coming through this journey?
I love that. And, you know, I've shared a few of them, the self-worth piece, knowing I'm enough and being able to receive and own my gifts. and, you know, have people invest in me and knowing it's a service because they're investing in themselves. And then also my relationship with money, shifting, acknowledging where my limiting beliefs are, taking ownership for my life, taking radical responsibility. For example, I'm just seeing the comments and got a bit distracted. But, you know, yeah, I love it. I love it. Loving that you've got lots of incredible.
I'll show you later how you can leverage this.
Tuning in.
Yeah.
You know, I choose the new belief that I am a love and money magnet. Money comes to me with ease, grace, and flow. And so shifting my relationship with money of really valuing it and nurturing it, because I did not value money. So why would it come to me, you know, if I didn't appreciate it and value it? So now I look after money more. I don't waste it and give it away without good intention, and also allowing money to circulate. Don't just be some rich Scrooge that sits on their money is scarcity. Like true abundance is buying somebody a coffee. You know, like I said, meet your needs first, make sure you have money in the bank, but give and serve from the overflow. That's how we receive abundance. The more generous and loving and kind we are, and even if you don't have money to share right now, share love, make someone's day. Tell somebody they look beautiful. Smile at a stranger, you know, make somebody's day. And yeah, it's never a lack of resources. It's only a lack of resourcefulness. So how can we create value to serve our tribe to be able to be rewarded? You know, this week's challenge in our mastermind is, you know, I shared on the power of videoing people to grow our influence and be able to serve more people. And a few weeks ago was how can we be more resourceful and create an extra couple of $100 in a week? And that gets us out of our comfort zone, gets us into fun, comfortable, and allows us to stretch. It allows us to stretch our capacity, our container, and go, wow, how can I serve more people and exchange my time, energy, and wisdom for money? And I love that stretch so much.
That was the scary one. I remember because I have a few of my students that are in the doing 90 day, and I'm doing the 90 days as well, mastermind. And they're like, Rafael, like, how do I, like, it was only like the challenge was make extra $250. And it was like, how can I do it? But when you actually focus on it, when you do it, and I have one girl, she made almost $1,000 in 1 week. And it was like, Rafael, like first I was scared and now all of a sudden I can do this. But that's what it is. It's about focus. It's about intention. And the way I look at it, like everything and anything is about your mindset. When I first started out, is like, how do I make money? What do I do to make money? $10,000 a month. Now, when you get into learning on your mindset and you can give, you get 10 times fold back. You get so much more back because you have money just show up out of nowhere at times. And it's incredible when it comes to that. And I know when we talked about, you know, the high ticket offers, and you did this business like I did same way because we basically started the same time and we did it offline more. We talked about that. How did this change over when doing the online marketing? I know we went through different platforms. Now we're dealing with, I think, the platform that has changed everything. And I can't wait for the vision that you guys have by 2025 to have 1 million people in that group. But it's so much possible now when you're online. When you went to Bali.
A huge piece was actually so I used to do things offline. I still had $10,000 months, but it was inconsistent. So in 2017, my first year as an entrepreneur, I was very stressed because I was new to business. I didn't know what to do with the emotions that come up of like being a solopreneur can be very alone. That was probably my worst year of my life. I woke up with hives one time. I was so fucking stressed. I didn't know what to do because I didn't know to ask for help, and I was too scared, and I lacked experience. Now I'm a fucking rock star at experience. There's nothing I can't handle. I feel like I've done so much.
Yeah.
I feel so supported. And I'm so grateful. But I got there because I went through the risk of saying yes to trying and leaping and figuring it out. So grateful to be surrounded by a community. And the difference with going online allowed me to have time freedom thanks to the automation. So I would do a video, and the positive ripple effect is lots of people would tune in. And we learned the skill of attraction marketing. Instead of me inboxing someone and go, hey, do you want to know how to create an extra 10K a month online, the power of multiple income streams, residual income, etc. I would then do an amazing post, show up, be my fully expressed self, share the value and lessons I'm learning, and give an invitation if anybody would like to know more. And, it's gotten so much better and smoother and amazing over the years. And now we're able to build a personal brand where people can find me on social media all over the globe. I've got, over 50,000 followers on all the platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. And what that means is my message to empower women to believe in themselves, trust themselves, live their ultimate vision can then impact more people. I'm able to fill my retreats and my masterminds without trying so much, so that capacity is only allowed because of the leverage, the systems, the automation we have within our business. So my time and energy is not just on one-on-one. I'm not required to allow people to receive this incredible abundance. So people join the online platform that we're a part of, the Freedom Era, and they go through pre-recorded videos where the education, the sales, the marketing is all done for them. So I get to stay in my genius of sharing value and service and empowering women with the mindset, etc. Because remember, mindset is 80% of the success journey. Strategy is implementation is 20%.
Yeah.
And because of the collaboration of sharing our gifts, we're able to impact more people and allow it to happen for people that maybe are further on the beginning of their success journey, right? So it allows, people that aren't so used to videos, aren't so used to sales, marketing, all these things, because the hard work is done for them, they're able to receive success in a shorter amount of time. So I absolutely love that, the experts, the leaders with more experience are doing the videos, the webinars, the sales and automation. So it allows the beginners to succeed. We have, I have a 60-year-old woman within, my team and community that, has inspired, many, many women all over the world to say yes to their vision in their later years of life. And I absolutely love that. Plus, we have millennials that are traveling the world and making six figures, and they didn't have to go to uni and get a degree. They just got to do what they love and master the skill set of branding, marketing, and things like this. So absolutely love. I'm very passionate about what we have, how we're able to show people, first of all, how to get their needs met, how to create more abundance, which then allows them to have, for example, we talk about our ideal day. How do we want to live? And then when we start to receive more abundance, our vision expands and we're able to give back and live our vision, be able to, my vision is to be a stay-at-home mum, to be able to have my husband at home where we get to, play with our kids and employ cleaners, cooks, all those beautiful people to be able to have more time with our family and then be able to travel the world and do incredible retreats, have beautiful garden, eco-village retreat centers. Our vision gets to expand even more what's possible because we're not living in that little lack bubble. We're able to contribute and empower more people. And that's what it's all about, seeing people expand and be more in doing what they love, and then being able to support impact projects in the planet, being able to have more sustainability and eco-friendly impact projects is what I love too.
You know what? I love your passion. Like we're both like have passion to help people. I think at the beginning of our journey it wasn't what we thought it would be, and we actually go in and it's like now it's like, yeah, money is great, all that stuff is great, but how can I impact the world? How can I start the ripple effect? How can I help more people? Because that one person that you help and you actually inspire, it could be a person that is 67 years old. Doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, I wish I was a millennial and I'd be like 20 years old and had this opportunity, because right now this is the time. The world has been flipped upside down, and I want to get into a little bit more too, because we talked about skills, and I think this is where people get it like wrong. They think that they have to know how to do sales, which, by the way, the system does the sales. You know, you have to be able to learn a skill and the foundation before you get started. So I know we have so many new people coming in, and a brand new person comes in. How did this change compared to, let's say, 5 years ago? If a new person comes in now, or if the new person came in 5 years ago, compare the difference.
Yeah, so great question. So for a new person, it's an individual journey for each of us. So what looks like success to me and feels lit up is not that for another person. We are each on a individual journey. So trusting that allows it to be okay. We can all go at our own pace. And isn't that inviting, you know, giving ourselves permission to take as long as we like, to let success look like whatever feels good for us. You know, our vision is unique to us. We're showing you a vehicle to amplify it, whatever that looks like and feels like to you. So a new person, a benefit is they're supported. As soon as they join, they're gifted with our first 30-day fast start program and mentorship. So whoever your leader is that invites you to our platform and shows you the different vehicles we align with, it's simplified. So you can go through the videos at your own pace, which is an advantage. So if you have a job and time is limited, it's okay. You can watch it in your own time. And also we give you basic step-by-step actions to implement. And we create our reality, remember, our beliefs, our thoughts, words, and actions. So, you know, if you don't take action, you're going to have a longer journey. But we are there to support you, to inspire you and cheer you on, to have that accountability that if you take the aligned action and you visualize and embody those things, you're going to receive success even sooner. So that is what I like for beginners, and also that it's a very low cost investment to have access to the millionaire leaders.
It's free. It's risk-free, literally.
Yeah, risk-free. So that's a highlight. But I want to also acknowledge that nothing is free as well. So, you know, if you think you're going to get some easy get rich quick scheme that, you know, you can do fuck all and you're going to get epic results, you're living in delusion. You know, like vision without action is hallucination. That's like a quote that I love. So, you know, commit to yourself. You are worth it. Go all in on your dreams, be responsible for your own actions and your own results, and ask for help and be mentored within our community. It gets to be ease, grace, and flow. You know, the sales team are there for you. We have weekly calls, so you're supported, you're inspired. Yeah. I'm excited to see more people say yes to themselves, believe in themselves.
You are the variable, and that's one of the biggest things. It's you are the variable, and you get to go through the process. And like I always say, and like, you know, this is going to take like literally 3 seconds, but I'm freezing up. There you go. So one thing though, I know a lot of people when they first start out, if I can ask you a couple more questions, like there are people that are financially just struggling, and you know, let's say should someone think about if they're struggling financially right now? They're maybe been struggling for many years, and they just want that, you know, get out of that living paycheck to paycheck, and they might say, you know what, like I just need a break for 6 months. Where should they start, and what should they start thinking about?
Okay, great question. And because I've been there. Yes, I've created, $50,000 months. I've also created fuck all in a month. So I know the anxiety of having bills to pay, and know that where you are is exactly perfect. And the only way is through. So everything is happening for you, not to you. Our lowest points, my lowest points has been my greatest growth. The reason why I got started online is because I was like not in a good place. I did my reflections and intentions for the new year of 2018, and I took ownership of my life, and I said, I'm open. I'm going to go all in to see if I can make this work. And it did, because I also was like, it can't not work. So, yeah, I'm grateful for this opportunity. Bloody technology is.
No, I pressed
get yourself back on
sorry,
the video.
I'm back. Sorry, I just literally slide to the left, and I'm like, I have one of those pads, and I'm like, oh no.
Okay, cool.
Right,
advanced technology. Yeah. So if you are financially stretched, that's okay. Breathe. There's many free resources to help you move forward. We have a free challenge we can invite you to. There's also free resources on YouTube that can help you up level your beliefs, and many, many different strategies. But right now, this is why you need what we have. Be resourceful. What can you do to create the $99 to get started, knowing that you've got 30 days to share it to make your money back, or to see if it's a hell yes fit for you. If it's not, you can get a refund. So happy days. There's no reason why you wouldn't start. But also, do something today to make you feel abundant. Abundant money is energy. It's the story we create around it that gives us the meaning. So, see all the things you've done in your past, do an audit and see all those achievements, see how valuable and powerful you are, because everything you've been through in your life, that allows you to fall more in love with yourself and to be able to empower more people by your actions. So, realize you're worthy no matter what is in your bank account. You're worthy of an amazing relationship. You're worthy of amazing abundance today. Because you exist, you are worthy. You don't have to do anything externally, be anything, do anything else to receive love, abundance, etc. But how can you embody that? We attract what we are, so our vibration and energy. So how can we choose more empowering beliefs about money, about relationships, about, our worth? Wow. So that's where I would start, and then ask somebody for help if you need. You can reach out to Raphael and say, hey, how can I start to step into more abundance? He can send you the free money booklet within our platform. He can share with you the platform of how to get started to see if it's in alignment for you, because this is not for everybody. We're here to serve those ready to commit to themselves. We've got a proven strategy that works. If it aligns for you, and it's totally okay if it doesn't. There's many other ways that you can create success, and that's totally okay as well. But yeah, start with believing in yourself. Write a letter to yourself, fall more in love with yourself, remind yourself of all the things you've overcome that shows you how valuable, how amazing, and how priceless you are.
Look in the mirror and just say, I love you more often. A lot of people... Yes. A lot of people don't do that often enough and stuff. And I know you have a podcast.
Even myself. Yeah, even myself.
We all have to do it. Like, I have things like I surround myself, like literally here, I have the money information that I play a game. The one we have that we print out, it's stuck to the wall right now. But I literally go play with my students, and I will go in and they read one and I read one. They read one and I read one. And we just have a game between us. It's so cool. So, but I know you have an awesome podcast. I know you used to have one before, and now you switched over. Can you tell us the name and how maybe someone can listen to it? Because I started listening to it, and I knew what grounding was, and I do it like I used to do it more often in my backyard and stuff. But when I listened, I forgot who you interviewed at that time, but it was just,
Troy Casey.
yeah. And
Yeah.
the way he explained it, it was like, that makes sense. Because when I mean, you have people that are, I will put it there and posting. I still have friends before, it's like, oh, what are you doing, grounding? So people make fun of you and stuff sometimes. But when you were talking about it, can you tell us about that quick interview and just your
Sure.
podcast? Why did you start this particular podcast?
Well said. Thank you so much for letting me share my podcast with your audience. I would love for you, after this interview, to go to Apple Podcasts and download the Courageous Leaders podcast with Karolyn Zinetti. And on there, you will see interviews with incredible powerhouse leaders that share their journey, their call to courage is what I call it, from adversity to victory. What helped you along your journey? Knowing that your message matters. I like to interview leaders in wellness and personal growth, where I get to learn from them, you get to learn from them, and it gives us a voice. I really believe speaking our truth is so important, choosing love over fear. So I invite people to share their journey just like this, and sharing their tips in wellness, personal growth, business, mindset, etc. So, one of my gifts is I know many people. I'm a connector. I'm a people person. So I've been able to learn from many inspiring humans. So I'm sharing their journey to inspire more people. And I can't wait to share even more powerful interviews on I do online summits, in-person Courageous Leaders summits, and the Courageous Leaders podcast. So jump on, leave a review, let us know what you loved, and I'm grateful to serve even more people.
No, I'm just actually trying to pull it up here really quickly here, because I know that you have the website, which everyone should, that's where their podcast is here. So since I love technology.
Love it. Thank you.
No problem. So as you guys can see here, I know you went camping and stuff like that, but if you guys go in here, and can you see, hold on, I'm going to be able to see if I can share this. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so what happens is you guys can actually go check out the website. That's where I found the podcast. Actually, you guys can go download and stuff. But what you can do is you can go in, and when you check it out, there's the beautiful pictures and stuff. But right here, if you guys go into the podcast area, this is where you started it. And this is how you spell it, guys, Courageous Leaders Podcast. And then you have a whole bunch of different ones that are on here. You guys can subscribe and definitely listen to it, because Karolyn's got so much power, and she's interviewing some incredible people. And even if you can pick up just one thing that could change your life, best thing to do is do it now and check it out. So.
And what I love about podcasts is, time is really valuable today. Definitely where we put our attention is very valuable. So the benefit of podcasts, you can listen while you drive to work. You can listen while you're cleaning the house. And exactly, I have interviewed leaders with so much diversity. I interviewed, one podcast with Rosie Reese all about intimacy and sexuality, relationships, self-love, acceptance. Then also leaders in wellness, detoxification, mindfulness, meditation. So there's so much value there. And thank you so much for letting me share.
No, thank you so much for being here. I know the time's valuable. Thank you for actually hopping on here with me. There's probably so many golden nuggets you guys can pull out of here. I'm going to share it with other places. I'll share it on your page too, so you guys can check it out. Again, there's so much value, but like I said, we always go in, and we always, every single day, and we celebrate every single time. So give me 3 seconds. Watch this. Woo!
You're a legend. I love your high technology.
I'll show you really quickly how to use this later on too. I'll send you the thing. It's really simple, but yes, for you guys, if you guys listen again, check out the podcast. Amazing. The community itself, guys, this is the place to be. I've been around for a while now. You guys followed me for a long time. If you guys are looking for a side hustle like myself, Karolyn started this as a side hustle. Now, if you stick around long enough with it, look at what ended up happening. So we're both running a successful businesses, and we'll be able to leverage this. So Karolyn, thank you so much for your time, for being here. I appreciate you so much. You are a legend. Okay. And we'll definitely keep in touch. Okay. So have an amazing,
Thanks,
amazing day.
Rafael. You're a star. Have the best day. And thank you for tuning in. Big
All right,
love, guys.
Take care. Bye.